wrestlers with open arms. In the heat of the struggle, we feel no harm. Through the fingers grip like steel too strong. Together we thrive like a thunderstorm.
Man, we're live. Ow.
What is up?
Oh, we got Zane and Carolyn in the chat already.
Oh, wow.
Oh, the nightmare sent you, Carolyn. Nice. I'm sure he did. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I did squash the beef with Dan again, so that we have nothing. I have nothing bad to say now, and neither does he. So see if we can let sleeping dogs lie. Yeah. Oh, how's your week, buddy? Like I haven't talked to you for a while, a few days. Yeah,
Yeah, I've been okay.
yeah, living the dream.
Excited for this weekend.
I know. Me too. Hey, Tim. Oh, Sylvester Stallone. Yeah, me too, man. It's gonna be great. I think you know what? I think there's lots of hype about this weekend. I'm pumped, like really pumped. The names, this just the stars that are gonna be arm wrestling at.
I think it's gonna be a lot of fun.
I think so. You got one. Well, you got two. Well, Brian Shaw, he's won World's Strongest Man 4 times. Martin Lisi's, he's won it. He won World's Strongest Man 1 year. He's won a few Rogues. He's got a lot of titles. Big Loss, European. I think he's European Strongest Man like 8 or 9 times. Robert Oberst had the strongest shoulders in North America for years. Overhead press, just
Yep.
stupid. Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty cool. You got Brandon Allen, he's had world records in powerlifting.
It's gonna be an interesting match.
Yeah,
Do you
yeah,
want to start with so it's five strongman arm wrestling and then five arm
and
wrestling matches, basically.
yeah.
That's how Brian put it. I know Derek's in one of the strongmen. That's because originally before East versus West was collab, Derek was facing this guy. So
Oh yeah.
it was one of the original five.
hmm Against
But,
Saray. His match was Saray.
yeah.
Yeah.
So we can start with Big Laws and Martins.
Yeah. I know what I think about this match. What do you think about this
I
match?
don't know much about Martins, but I know Big Laws. So
Yeah, Big Loss I think he's on his 4th year arm wrestling. So he's actually been pulling about the same time as me. Big loss. So I would imagine he's starting to get pretty good now, you know.
I'd imagine, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he has the advantage. I'm not saying that Martins can't win it. I just see him having a good advantage.
He should listen, I have to favor Big Loss. I think he's I would have to say I'm saying he's gonna win. But I wouldn't put it past Martins. You know, he's been training and he got what who was he training? He was training with Derek Smith just recently. Yeah. So
I don't remember who I saw him with. Yeah, it was with someone.
they did a video. I think it was with Derek Smith.
He
Yeah.
might be there.
Yeah. Brandon Allen looks huge, 330 pounds. That's a big Brandon Allen if he's 330 right now.
Jeez.
Yeah, he really put he went back on the TRT seriously, didn't he?
They had to.
Yeah, he is looking pretty big. I've seen some of his training. He's looking huge. Big Loss, yeah, I like Big Loss too. I've been watching him for years, and
Oh, the national amateur champ of
yeah,
UK. Okay,
yeah,
yeah. So yeah, you got to give Big Laws the advantage here.
he's I'd say he's 70-30. But you never know, man. And, I would say Martins is probably the stronger individual, though. He's actually training for his last year of strongman right now. So, but that doesn't always matter in arm wrestling. But if he's connected at all, that strength might come through. You don't know, right? Some people get it naturally, and some people don't. So it'll be
Yeah,
pretty interesting. Yeah.
if you
So who
don't
do you?
actually have it, it takes a very long time.
Yeah. So you're saying big loss, eh?
Yeah.
And me too. Yeah. Okay. We're both big. We're both big loss on this one. Yeah.
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 And the next strongman one is Derek.
Yeah. Well, this is a weird one because I think Derek should win, and then he's favored to win. But Saray's he's got a sticky Kings move, and
Mm,
Derek hasn't been, but he hasn't been all that active either. He hasn't
yeah,
really
I
been.
wouldn't give Derek. I would say he's maybe in his worst shape.
Yeah.
Maybe not. Maybe he's
Maybe
not.
not. Maybe not. But
Maybe he's in great shape. He
yeah.
just hasn't been as active, like you're saying. So it
Mhm.
seems to the public eye that he'd be in not his best shape.
Yeah. Like I'm thinking this match is closer than we think. But even though, like, if I
I
didn't
still
know,
give Derek the edge.
oh, I got to give it to Derek. I mean, come on. He's got what,
Yeah,
11, 12
but I
years.
wouldn't be surprised if,
Saray up makes
yeah,
waves.
if he gets it, I could see it. Yeah,
I think if Saray stops it and he can stop it in first or second round, I can see Derek start having problems because Saray's Kings move is actually pretty good. Yeah, like it's not bad, and he's a big, heavy guy too. Yeah. But yeah, I give it to Derek. I give Derek probably 65-35 because there's no way Saray should beat Derek. Derek's been in the top
no,
10 in North America. Saray just lost to Nicholas Mode recently.
I could see Derek getting sloppy, maybe losing a round, but I don't see him losing the match.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think Derek should win for sure. Yeah, he should win for sure. Yeah. Major problem, guys. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Terry. He says that I think he has a new respect for arm wrestling too. And I think that you're going to see these guys now that they're getting older and retiring from strongman. I think that there's going to be because they're very competitive in their spirit.
Yeah,
I think there's going to be a lot of crossover now to arm wrestling from strongman.
they may as well. I mean, they're great.
They
Like
get
they're
a
set
great
up
starting
for it,
point.
right? Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a given.
Yeah. No, I agree. I agree. Totally. Oh, Colin's in the chat. Is that Colin Long?
I think so.
I think it is. I think it is. There's a guy that should arm wrestle a little more. Hey, we
I
gotta get.
saw him the other day at practice. He came to
Yeah.
the Jeremy Larissa one, yeah,
Oh, the one at the in Black Falls there or
at
whatever.
the market.
Yeah, the
Yeah, yeah.
market one.
At the
Yeah, I heard. I heard a
what
little bit
TP?
about that.
I don't remember what it was called.
And Cody was telling me that his hand's still really good on on the right. So yeah, yeah. Cody wants that one back.
Yeah, if Derek Sylvester Stallone's saying Derek's heart isn't in it, that's what I mean. It doesn't seem like Eric has the drive for arm wrestling. I heard a few like last year that he was going to quit arm wrestling and completely and become just a trainer.
Yeah,
So
yeah. That's what
there's a
he was
chance he
saying.
did do that, and now he's just coming to do this for fun. I don't know.
Yeah, what a
But
waste though. All those years, and and Derek just needed. I don't know. He just needs some kind of like extra testosterone or something. He doesn't get when he's gotten fired up. Like I watched him beat Tim Bresnan that one match. He got fired up and he beat him. But Derek has a problem with his adrenaline. When it comes to armor.
mm,
That's what it seems like.
yeah,
It seems like he's like an emotional roller coaster. And by the time he gets to the table, sometimes he's drained already, right? Um, I think you just got to go to like a sports psychologist or something because like it's a real thing, right? Like the mental part of arm wrestling
yeah.
competition. So I've fallen victim to it myself. So yep. What's the next one?
The next strongman one would be Eddie Hall and Robert Oberst.
This one here's you know what? This one here might be the strongman match of the day. And the reason
This
I'm
one's
saying
interesting.
I I don't know if you watched that one practice with Alan Fisher and Robert. He's only posted one practice, and that was his first one, and he's been hiding everything, but he's been training for 6 months with Alan Fisher and
Can,
that team.
can he beat Alan Fisher?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, I was gonna say because I believe Eddie would probably smoke Alan Fisher.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, Robert, like his
If training
lever,
with Alan, that could be a lot.
listen, his lever is long. Like he might have an inch and a half lever on Eddie for one. And his hand is like 10 inches from fingertip to palm. So I mean, he's got a huge hand on him, and he's a top roller, natural top roller. So he's
I
not.
think Eddie's got it.
Yeah, I have you have to think Eddie would win, but I don't know. You know what I mean? I just don't know. How far has Robert come in the 6 months training with Allen, right? And like they have a
You
whole
got. I
team there.
think Eddie's had similar amount of time training with Neil. Maybe
Yeah,
not 6 months, maybe 3.
Eddie's left though. He left for the Marius fight, the Push, whatever that guy's name is. He had that
Pushkanovsky.
MMA fight. Yeah, so he kind of trained for a bit. He took like 2 months off, and then he started training again. But I don't think it's that often. Like every couple weeks he goes and he'll get a training session in with Neil, but I don't know if it's like,
Well, did
training
you see the
all
Titan
the time.
House?
Yeah, oh yeah, I watched it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. It's hard to say with the training he got before with Brian and then with the Titan House. I think he's got a good amount of training.
I think
Like
again,
I don't think he needs much more. Like right now, I don't think him learning more stuff is going to help his level much. I think he needs to just put what he knows on the table, and he'll just get better by doing that. You know what I mean?
yeah. Yeah, Carolyn says, yeah, he won't share nothing, Robert. No, he won't. But the thing is I think Eddie Strap said he might be in trouble. I think Eddie needs to get the slip and get connected because Eddie's really strong on the strap. From what I've seen, he's more connected in the strap than out of the strap. So
He's got a good open top roll, and an open top roll is really hard to beat if you overcommit. Once you
yeah,
start to overcommit, if they know what they're doing, you're done.
yeah, yeah,
If Eddie comes inside once he starts to take the hand, I think it's over.
yeah, yeah.
I could be wrong, but
I
I
got
think
Eddie
Eddie
as
will win. But
favorite. I am his favorite, so I
yeah,
agree.
but it's
But
not going to be a huge advantage. I'd probably say 57-43.
yeah, I'm probably around there, 55-45. I mean, like I said, Eddie should win, but I don't know. I don't know. Robert,
It wouldn't be a huge surprise if he lost. You know what I mean? I
no,
wouldn't be
because
like, what, he lost? I'd be like, I can see that.
well,
Because like what you
Robert's got
said,
natural gifts. He's got
Roberts is massive. Robert is massive, dude.
oh yeah, and he's got
Yeah,
natural
Eddie's
gifts.
massive as well. It's just Eddie might even be slightly larger in certain ways
Oh, I think
than
he might
Robert.
be stronger overall, right? Because
Hmm.
he's a static powerhouse.
But with the lever and the knowledge from Allen, he might
Yeah.
be a lot more aggressive and active than Eddie's expecting, and that's where Eddie might end up losing his wrist and then burning out maybe even round 1. We don't know. If Eddie ends up hanging
Okay.
on because he thinks he's got it, and then Allen taught Robert kind of how to bounce around and kind of exploding hand a bit,
Hmm.
it might be a bad day for Eddie. I could see it.
Yeah. Helen Keller. Derek is on track now. He is depressed a lot. Yeah, every time he goes on pods, he gets shit on. Oh, you know what? That's too bad because even I've shit on Derek. I feel bad now, you know. But Derek's a good arm wrestler, and he just needs to just block shit out and not give a fuck and just kick some ass is what Derek needs to do. Like I was hard on Derek too because of that slap fight shit. I watched that slap fight and I was like, I have no faith in Derek. I could kick Derek's ass. You know what I mean? So, but
I don't know why they even did that. They should have just
I
not
don't
done
know
that
why
at all.
either. It was bad for. I don't think they should
You
have done.
ready? I'm actually gonna slap myself as hard as they were slapping each other. I'm not lying. You ready?
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
That was
No,
it.
and it was like this.
That's what I mean. Like
Yeah, I was like,
nothing against the guys, but if they're gonna do that, they may as well just not do it. Like
they shouldn't have done it. They shouldn't have done it.
you know
I
what I
would
mean?
have smacked the
I'm
fuck out of
not
him.
saying I want to see anyone get hurt. I'm just saying if you're gonna
No.
do, it's like saying let's arm wrestle and then we go,
Yeah, we start
but
faking
make
it.
people
Yeah,
pay
yeah,
for it. Like I
yeah,
wouldn't
yeah.
pay to have people
Well,
watch
that's
that.
just it, right? I mean, it's like if you're gonna commit to something, you got to commit to it, man. It
Either
was,
way, though,
yeah, yeah.
it doesn't really. It was a fun little joke thing. Who cares?
It was. But I mean, oh man, it looks so fucking pansy ass.
It
I
did.
had a
It
hard.
yeah, it did.
Even Lachlan upset me. I thought when Derek got first, and that's what he did. I thought Lachlan was just gonna smack the shit out of Derek, and
I
then
thought so.
he did the same thing. You
Like
know what I mean?
it was a fake slap. It was like a stage slap that you do in like a play.
Yeah, it was really bad, man. It was really bad, and I
Yeah.
don't think the fans appreciated it. So,
No.
he was saving his elbow. Yeah.
Okay. And then the last strongman match is going to be Brandon Allen versus Brian Shaw.
Yeah, my opinion hasn't changed on this. I really do think that Brian is going to crush Brandon Allen. And I don't know why. I just do. I just do. I think the only time Brian gets in trouble is if Brandon gets his full Kings move in and Brian can't finish, he's going to get tired and wear out. And then I would say Brandon will win. But the problem is Brandon's arm wrestling style is so defensive and Brian's so strong. And he's been practicing. He's been working on just the press. He's been studying how Hermes dismantled Michael Monster Todd. Yeah, I mean, Brian's like a strategic freak, you know what I mean? So I mean, and he's so strong. And I seen like Devin let him get his lane and try to hold him, and Devin wasn't faking. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna go Brian 55-45. Even though I mean
I'm
if I
gonna go Brian 80-20, maybe even 85-15.
okay, okay. Well, I'm thinking that Brandon Allen, with his experience and everything else, he should beat him. But Brian's going to be so strong, and I think,
Brandon Allen,
yeah,
I think Brandon Allen's gonna make the big mistake of
being
trying
defensive.
to catch Brian in a Kings.
Yeah, yeah,
And the key word there is catch.
yeah.
If Brandon tries to do this, he's
Hmm.
gonna go ooh doosh if Brian tries to press. Even if he stops it originally, if Brian presses, it's over.
Yeah, yeah. I
It's
think
over.
Brian's going to be way too, and he's got a
Brian's
strong
pressed Devin,
press.
and
Yeah,
Devin felt Brian's press, and based on what Devin said, Brian's press, it's too much. So it's like if Brandon thinks it's going to be a viable option to sit like this, it's not. It's not going to work unless he can turn Brian palm up. You can't flop if you're palm up.
yeah.
Then you're stuck
No, you're
inside.
right, but I can't see Brandon's whole style since he started has been a defensive style. So I just can't see him
I,
being stronger offensively off
he's
the
gonna have to
video.
be stronger offensive to beat
I
Brian.
know, and I don't see
Yeah,
it. I don't see it.
that's why I'm saying like 85-15 even, or like
I was
90
being
to
a
10.
lot nicer. I was being a lot nicer. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm just being honest. I don't think that if I think if they both stepped up and it was a match and they told Brian you have to hold him center or you're gonna die, I think Brian could hold Brandon center.
Oh yeah, of
I don't
course.
think Brandon could get Brian off center. It's the big problem.
Yeah,
Maybe if Brian was here, he could get pinned, but I don't think Brandon can get it from here to here.
yeah,
I
yeah,
don't think this is the problem. So anything that happens here, if
yeah.
Brian might end up getting himself into a bad position to get pinned. But if they just say go and Brian sits there, I don't think Brandon's moving him off
No,
center.
I don't think so. I
I
think
just
you're
don't.
right. I think you're
I
right.
just don't see it.
And like I said, I've never seen Brandon offensive until he's tired out his opponent. So
And
yeah,
he's got to be offensive with Brian. If Brian is legitimate and it, like if I was in Brian's corner, I'd say you get connection, break his arm.
yeah.
That's what I would say. Because, and when I say break his arm, I don't mean javelin him and break his arm. I mean stop caring if you're going to hurt this guy.
Hmm.
And once you feel the connection, drive for the pad as hard as you possibly can.
Yeah.
But the easiest way to say that so they understand, you got to be visceral. Just say, once you get connection, break the guy's arm, go straight to the pad. You know what I mean? Like don't worry about. Sometimes when you're pulling, you'll start to worry about the opponent. There's times where you can't afford to do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think if Brian gets connection, boom, pad. Even if he
Yeah,
loses
I
his
agree.
wrist,
I
as long
agree.
as he doesn't get turned over, if
Yeah,
he
and I
keeps
don't see
this
that.
here, he's got it.
It would
Because
have
even
to
if this
be,
happens, that's okay. This is okay. Even this is not okay. You don't want to get if he gets palm
yeah,
up. That's where the big
yeah.
issue is.
And I mean, Brandon's endurance would have to be like world level too, because to stop Brian and then just tire Brian out to the point where you're going to be stronger than Brian, that's a full friggin' that's using every round to its max and just praying that Brian just gets, desperately tired, right? Like,
If Brian watches a few videos, learns a few things about the Kings move,
yeah.
there's 2 or 3 ways to beat it. A flop is one of the 3, like definitive ways. You can climb through a Kings, you can press a Kings, or you can outspeed a Kings. If you're really, really fast off the go, someone like Travis Bagent or someone,
Hmm.
you can pin the guy before he gets his
Before he
lock
can
in.
get it set, before he can get it
That
set.
one's the hardest of the 3 to do, I think.
Yeah, yeah.
You got to be very fast. The second hardest would be the flop.
Then
would
it
be the second
depends.
hardest.
Yeah, it depends
The
on who
easiest
you're.
would be climbing through it. I say easiest because once you climb through it, it takes the least amount of effort to pin. Where a flop takes the most amount of effort of the three to get to because even the speed one takes less effort than the flop. Because the speed one, you're 0 to 100 and you're done. The other one, you're 100% and you got to drive through. So
And even the flop, I mean, it depends, like you have to be really strong, but yeah, you almost don't want you want to before you actually go for the flop though, you want to be I don't know. I like to kind of instead of flopping full out, I like to when I'm pressing to punch to break to break that pronation. So then I go to the flop and pin them. Because if you just go right
yeah.
out flop, like look at Michael Monster
Effort takes a lot of effort.
Yeah, it would take so much effort because he held Jablonski that whole time and then came back and won. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
And then even
So
Flash Jablonski and said,
yeah, and and Jablonski only has the flop. He doesn't have the press where he can punch over first, right? So it's
no.
hard to do, but if you're gonna go for the press, punch first and then flop down. Like, you know what I mean?
Freaking Hugh Nut Brown says, so I like to actually get them over rotated first.
Yeah. I
But it
challenge you
works
both.
either way. But
What you're getting all
it would
crazy.
take us both, I think.
Right now, I got my elbow. I
It would
just tore
take
my
me and
UCL
then
yesterday.
Brian's arm behind mine.
Yeah. I want that.
But
I want to bully
hey, what
again, but
about
when I'm healed, yeah. Yeah.
Kings versus Kings? If the thing about the Kings versus Kings is generically, if someone's going to the Kings move, they're probably better than you at the Kings move if they're initiating it, right?
Yeah.
The odd time where they initiate it where you're also a Kings mover, I wouldn't say it's a great count. It's not a great effective maneuver, but it's a okay counter. Like it's not a great way to win fast, but it's a way to not get pinned fast. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if they start to roll you out and take you over, if you bah, and then roll out yourself,
Mhm.
that might save it and then give you time to make some choices. So I mean, it's a they're doing it because their options are limited. If your options become limited, I think it's still a viable.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh
Carolyn
God,
says,
double kings both tables.
did anyone see the video or the letter? Yeah, you know what? I seen the letter. Devin did post it, but it didn't have the names. It just showed the letter. So just yeah,
Yeah.
it was basically just ganging up on Devin.
Uh,
Yeah, that's all it was. So,
yeah. Engen
but
can say what he wants, but I think most people know exactly what's going on, so it doesn't
yeah,
have to be said. I'm pretty sure most people know what's happening at this
you,
point. It's
I
pretty obvious what's
and
happening.
you want to know something? I'm really happy with the community actually because 80% of the community is sticking together on this. And that just goes to show how united we really are, right? So
Yes, saying just
yeah.
end the nonsense and drama.
Yeah, this was, you
Yeah,
know what? This is bad and bad for arm wrestling, but at the same time, it might have shed some light on just how solid we are as a community. Because when you really look at it, like I said, like somebody's better off to stay off social media because he's actually just making it worse. Like I think he's just Robert and Dexter are saying nothing over the issue. Like they're really not saying anything. And then one person keeps just burying himself on it. So I think they just got to let sleeping dogs lie and let's move on and let's all support this event this weekend. Like
yeah,
one thing I haven't heard in any of these videos from England and that, I never heard one thing promoting this event this weekend. He had Pablo on, he had all these guys on his Ivan and all these guys on his podcast, and they never once promoted or said anything about this weekend's event. So that should tell you right there, right? You know,
hmm
it's pretty easy, right? Like we stick together and we support each other. So yeah, it is what it is. But hopefully that answered your question, Carolyn. But
So
names. I didn't see all
on
the names.
to the arm wrestling matches. We'll start with Gabriella and Jocelyn. That's from
Yeah.
Charles and Brisson.
Well, you know what? Listen, like if you do arm wrestling math, Gabby should win 99%, right? But the problem is where I'm looking at it, okay, Igla, yes, Gabby dominated Igla. She beat her finally or whatever there last year. But Igla's a different type of puller for one, right? And Jocelyn, she had problems because Igla was just disabling her, and Jocelyn wasn't able to access any of her power. Igla's hand was just too much. Now Gabby pulls a lot different. She's a power puller, and Gabby might not. If Gabby just pulls the way Gabby pulls, Jocelyn might, depending on if the strength is close, it might be closer than you think, because the lanes are different. You can't say, well, Gabby beat Igla, but Igla, destroyed Jocelyn because it's way different, right? Like Jocelyn wasn't able to access any of her power against Igla, right? Igle, sorry, I'm saying it wrong, probably. But I think the way Gabby pulls, I think there will be some access to Jocelyn's power there. And I don't know. It's interesting. I got Gabby winning, of course, but I don't know. I think it could be closer than what we would think, just because they're both power pullers. So I'm gonna find it interesting. But yeah, I'm going with Gabby on this one. But you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if Jocelyn's able to access that power she's got, because she's a strong lady, right?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, yeah. So, and you
I think
seen what she did
Jocelyn's
to
the bigger
Sarah.
human.
Hmm?
Jocelyn's the bigger human.
Well, yeah. I mean, Sarah burned out Gabby their last match and almost came back. Like it was very close. Gabby had almost nothing left by the last round. So and I mean Jocelyn handled Sarah, right? So I mean, I don't know.
I gotta, yeah. I want Jocelyn to win because she's Canadian.
Yeah, but Gabby does have a short lever too. She's got 2 or 3 inches on Gabby's lever. But I still got Gabby. But still, there is factors that could throw a monkey wrench in it, and we could see an upset. But I'm going
I
Gabby
say Gabby, but just by a few percent, like just by a
just
bit.
with the experience. Yeah,
It
and
could be
she's
anyone's
a
match. I
multi-world
just think
champion.
Gabby has an advantage.
Mhm.
The time and the experience is a huge advantage. When it's close, when it's a close match, and one has a lot of experience, that's an advantage.
Yeah, yeah. No, I agree. I agree totally. Yeah, I do give a slight edge to Gabby too. I was just thinking that it's going to be. Everyone says a blowout, Gabby, but I don't agree with that. I agree that I think that Jocelyn's going to be able to access some of her strength, and it's going to come down to experience. I do. Yeah, I'm with you. So I wondered about England breakdown, Brian. Oh yeah,
Next
no
one
worries.
is
Yeah, I didn't want to talk
Richard
about the negativity.
Bornman and Pavlo Durbandenyev.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that one. I got Pavlo, but Rickard, man, I just think he's hitting a strength right now that is
Mm.
unbelievable. I don't know if Rickard, I mean,
This
Rickard
is a
needs
left
to
arm. This
level
is
up.
right arm.
Yeah, I know. But Pavlo's left was hurt when he beat Wagner. He was still just coming off surgery. He was.
I'm saying I think Pavlo's left is his money arm.
It is
He's been
strong.
injured, man. He's a monster.
Pavlo's similar on both arms though. It's just his left does really good because it's so close to his right. That's what he's said in the past. It's
Mm.
like Cody, Mighty Man.
I think Rickard is the real deal.
I think he's the real deal too, but I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. I just everyone's saying how strong Pablo is right now, and I don't know. Rickard's got that press, but I don't know if it's gonna. He
Do you
presses.
think
He likes
Pavlo
to
would
press.
beat?
He likes to press a lot.
Do you think Pavlo would beat Lachlan?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Because
I do.
Rickard beats Lachlan.
Well,
So
Lachlan and Rickard have went
I
back
think it'll
and
be a good
forth
match, but Pablo does have the advantage of
home field.
yeah. Well, I think in most recently he's
Yeah,
won.
Pablo's leveled up a lot in the last 18 months.
Yeah,
It's like night and day. Like he was giving Morrisov a go on the after table. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I mean, I'm a little biased anyway because I look at Pavlo as North American. So I mean, I'm gonna root for Pavlo anyway. But I don't when I make my predictions, it's not who I'm rooting for. It's who I think is gonna win.
yeah.
I've said some predictions tonight that I'm rooting for the other person. You know what I mean?
I was just saying I'm rooting for Jocelyn, but I gave Gabby the advantage.
Exactly. And I'm the same way. I just like my predictions to be accurate, not on who I'm rooting for. Yeah. So
I think this is a great match. I'd say
I think
50-50.
it's close too. I think
I
it's
think it's
close.
a 50-50 match.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think that everything that Rickard's got on Pavlo has a counter for, including Pavlo's experience, I think is countered by Rickard's youth and endurance.
And Rickard's got some weird tendons for for how long he's been in the sport too.
South African, very strong.
Very strong, yeah. Very strong. A rugby player.
So yeah, that could be match of the night too.
Yeah. Yeah,
Easy.
easy. Yeah. Yeah. That one's interesting.
If I had to give a slight advantage, I'd give it to Pavlo, so maybe like a 51-49, but I think in all honesty it's a 50-50.
I might go 45, 50, 55, 45 Pavlo. I just think that his strength is. I know he struggles with endurance, though, and plus he's the heaviest he's ever been and the strongest he's ever been. So
You got to
Pablo
realize Don
could,
Underwood,
yeah.
Sylvester Stallone was just mentioning, Rickard retired Hollywood's comeback. Don
No,
Underwood is going to
Sean Crowther beat Sean Crowther, our teammate, beat Rickard a month before. Beat Don Underwood a month before Rickard beat him though
Yeah.
in a super match. So Don's still coming back. Don's lighter. He's in shape, and Don's trying to figure out his lanes again, right? Don doesn't have the thing about Don Underwood. He used to be the most ferocious hitter. When he hit, it went to the pad. Like he was very similar to like Travis Bagent in a way that it was like a freight train right off, ready to go, boom. But now
Mhm.
that he's gotten older, he doesn't have that. So Don's learning now how to pull without that hit. You know what I mean? So I imagine Don's still going to make a comeback. It's just going to be a little slower. He's got to change his whole style pretty much. You know what I mean? So, but yeah,
Well,
Rickard did beat him, but Sean beat him too, right? So would Sean have a chance against Rickard? I don't
Sean's
think.
unbeatable, so I think Sean would win against anybody.
I don't
Um,
think Sean could beat Rickard right now, but maybe he could.
but okay, so the next match is our boy Matt Mass versus Philip.
See, and everyone's going. Yeah, you're right. Sean is unbeatable. He'd figure out a way to beat Rickard. Yeah. Matt Mask versus. See, I'm biased, but I'm also not just biased. I think right now Matt is at a level, and I think that he's just got to go to this dark place. And I think I think Philip's hand's gonna go. I know he's turning into the favorite really quick with a lot of people.
Well, it's the size difference. It's
180
what
pounds,
he's
yeah.
done against Sanders, how good he did the Titan House recently. It's a lot of things come, but people have to realize Matt also is very good. Like,
Well, yeah, and Sanders was beat up. Sanders said he put his arm on the table, but he was beat up. He had two
yes.
tweaks. He just competed recently. He's in a heavy training session for a super match. And then when he went to the tournament was convenient for him. And you know what? Philip beat him. But I mean, yeah, he beat Grundy too. But Grundy was studying for his university thing to be a doctor, and he was off after Matt. He didn't train or nothing for like 4 or 5 months. So like he was off the couch. Do I think the Grundy that pulled Matt? Do I think that Grundy Philip would have beat? I don't think so. But I
Yeah,
mean,
that
you never know,
and
right?
Matt is giving up a lot of weight and height and lever to Philip. But Philip, from what everything I've seen, hangs on.
He does. He likes to
In
hang
or
on.
inside or outside, doesn't matter. He hangs on,
Yeah,
which is crucial for Matt to be able to get a good bite in.
yeah, I agree.
So I feel like stylistically, Matt, people are saying, oh, he's going to be at a disadvantage, blah, blah, blah. Derek Smith has a similar dimensions to Philip Larson.
Yeah, yeah, and he crushed Derek like nothing.
He
Matt
crushed Derek
crushed Derek,
because
crushed
Derek
him
was
like
forced to
nothing.
hang on.
Yep.
If Matt forces Philip to hang on, it doesn't matter how strong Philip is.
Hmm.
There's no way Philip's bicep
Yeah,
and wrist curl is going to be stronger than Matt's dumped back lat drag.
yeah,
There's no way.
yeah.
And this what would happen. Matt would drag and Matt would lose his hand before he, you know what I mean? He
Oh
would still
yeah.
get back, he'd lose his hand, right? So I
So
don't think he's going to lose the hand either, though. I think once it starts to come back, Philip's going to try to curl in like that, and Matt's going to take it all of
Yeah,
it
he's
come
gonna
right on
take it
top.
right over. Yeah, like Sylvester's Stallone there says new
It'll
go.
happen quick. It'll just be boom, you
Yeah,
know.
see, new go. Matt has a problem with some really short levered people.
Yeah, he does good against everyone that's around his
Yeah, if
size.
you're around his size or even bigger, Matt usually does really good because yeah, it's like it's not even the same. Like, yeah, Nugo. I bet you if Matt pulled Nugo again, though, he beats him because he ran into the same problem with Arackley on the left, and he figured it out. He figured it out finally. Hey,
I'm
Dakota.
a little late. Sorry, that supper went later than I thought it was gonna. It's been a busy
Oh,
day.
no worries, man. How are you?
Good. How are you guys?
Oh, we're good. We're just
We were
spitting
just covering
shit.
Matt's match.
Yeah, we're on Matt's match. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I'm going to
Philip.
see that guy here soon.
Yeah,
Spend the night at his place. We're going to Colorado in the morning. So
nice. Nice. Yeah, you're leaving tomorrow, right?
yeah, well, technically tonight, but we fly.
Oh, wow.
Or we board at 5:45.
Oh.
So, I mean, realistically, I think we're leaving at probably like 3 o'clock or something.
Yeah.
Did you look at the list in your weight group? Did you study any of the pullers?
No, just
No,
who I'm pulling first.
just who you're pulling first. That's
That's
it.
about it. Yeah.
Oh, Nicholas Abel will be there too.
Yeah, I heard a lot of the Montana guys are coming. I know Dustin Finley's coming down now.
Oh,
Joe
Dustin
Fear's
Fitt.
on the
Yeah, he's
list.
on the list. I seen Dustin on the list
Yeah,
too. Yeah,
so that'll be interesting. I saw Ali's in my class, so it'll be tough.
Ali.
Yep.
Just try to get everything on the setup, man.
Yeah, well, he just had a really good super match. So it was a
He
good
did.
win.
He
Hopefully he's
did.
burnt out from it.
He almost flipped out and blew it. But he did. He gained his composure. Matt Ali wins all the super matches if he stays level headed. He wins.
That's true.
Yeah, he started doing his pacing where he started taking off and running all over the place. I'm like, no, Ali, don't get mad. And then he started getting
Yeah.
mad at the refs. Yeah, like, no, no, no. But he did good. Ali did good. Yeah, yeah.
Helen Keller versus Traffic said, "It's over for Matt every time Dakota is in Matt's corner at East versus West. Matt eats a loss."
Oh no.
What did he say?
He said, yeah.
He said, "When you're in the corner, Matt loses at East versus West."
That's not true. He beat Derek Smith when I was
He
there.
beat Derek
Oh
Smith.
yeah, he
Was that
crushed
was that
Derek
East
Smith.
versus West or King of the Table?
Well, king of the table, but
Yeah, he did
and
crush.
he beat Ungerbaev when I was there.
Yeah, see that should be proof that you're a good luck charm.
Matt's actually 2-2 when I'm there.
Nice. Two
There
on,
you
two
go.
off.
See?
About to be 3 on.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. See?
Yeah.
How do you
It's
got
on
him
the
and
up and
Philip?
up.
I mean, I got Matt, but I think that Philip has leveled up significantly
Yeah,
recently.
he does.
But I don't think Philip likes speed, and I think that something that Matt has that Sandris and Brad Grundy don't have is speed,
Yeah.
and I think that's why Philip handled them a little better.
I think Zach's right too. Philip likes to hang on all the time. And
Yeah,
that's not good. Not with Matt. Yeah. So it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting. I think I mean I don't know. I think Matt gets around, it's over for Philip. Because Matt's gonna be fired. And he's never
well, I mean, the
with that
crowd's gonna
intensity.
be nuts. I think.
Yeah, oh yeah, it's gonna be
Oh, hell yeah.
crazy. Crazy.
I'm very excited to go in there and check it out, and it's gonna be sick.
Yeah, Eugene killed Alex, hey? That was pretty crazy. Michael Seabrook just brought it up in the chat.
Yeah,
And now
Feeling
he's got a
good.
match with
John
John
Therian.
Therian. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a match, man. I don't know, man. I don't know. If Eugene
I think
beats
John might be a little too much.
I know, I think so too, but if Eugene pulls that off, oh wow.
Well, that puts
Oh,
Eugene at like
sad.
calling out like Craig Toulier or like
He wants to do that, but he doesn't have a visa to
or
travel.
Eugene versus Coach Ray in Canada.
That'd be a good match, though, I think. I think that'd be a really good match.
Yeah. Honestly, depending on how the Terrian match goes, I could see Eugene versus Clifton being a good match.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're
oh,
both
that'd be-
inside pullers.
Yes, I agree. That'd be a really good match.
Not even like Clifton's super inside, but he like high hooks, uses his hand lots
Yeah,
still,
yeah.
but Eugene tries to
Still
negate hand.
drags sideways, yeah.
Yeah.
Eugene likes to carve in though, and he'll supinate so hard to break Clifton's pronation.
Yeah, but Clifton's got a lot of supination too.
He does. He does. He's got a lot of everything. He's training
Yeah.
hard.
Yeah, he called me yesterday. So it'll be interesting to see that match too. But anyways, I don't want to get you guys off track. I think that I hope Matt wins. I'm confident he will, but I know that there is some roadblocks and I know Philip could be really strong. But I think if Matt shows up how Matt normally does, then it's a bad day for Philip. And I think that'll help Matt a lot, not just with this match, but also with like other matches. Like it'll help him redeem a Sanders loss. It'll help him redeem a Brad Grundy loss in a way. And I think that all of a sudden that puts him back in the position where he can be asking for those matches and either getting them or
Looking good
not
by them.
be in that shadow anymore in a way.
Helen Keller says, has Tyrion pulled Bishop? No, they haven't pulled.
I thought they have a match set up.
Tyrion just lost to Adam Warzinski though.
I don't think I think Bishop's a little high to be shooting yet. I think Tyrion in a year, maybe. I think Bishop's at a very high level. I mean, he barely lost to Giannis, you know what I mean? And he barely lost to Mendagas. He was up 2-0 with
Yeah.
Mendagas too.
Tim, I don't think Eugene would beat Coach Ray.
I think it'd be an awesome match because they both have
Because
endurance. Eugene's got good endurance as well.
If it's
Yeah.
best, if it's 2 out of 3, Eugene wins.
Yeah, I think it was 4. I think you're right.
You think if it's Arm Wars,
yeah, I
Coach
think it
Ray's
might
just
go
that guy at Arm Wars or what?
just
I
because
think-
his endurance is
Yeah,
Yo.
if it's first to 4, I think Coach Ray has a very good shot. But if it's first to 2 or 3, I think Eugene be the favorite.
yeah, I think so.
Ryan, for once I joined and more people showed up.
I know.
I think
Good.
that's the first time ever. Thank you
Breaking the
guys.
curse.
Yeah. Yeah, they didn't leave.
Yeah, that's sick.
Adam beat Bishop. Oh yeah. Adam's a beast though. You know, that whole Carolina chaos, that whole team, man. You know, like Ryan, friggin' Hunter, Adam. They got a few new guys too that are kicking ass too.
Yeah,
Not
they're
new
good.
guys, but guys we haven't heard of really.
Yeah. I'm curious to see how this tournament is, how it goes, the whole event. I'll meet people. I know like the people that I like to normally see, lots of them are going to be there. Coach Ray's going to be there, so I'll get to see him again. I know I was just talking to Auden. He's going. So, yeah, it's just going to be a fun time. And then all these strong men I get to meet. I'll get to see Eddie Hall, get to see, like some of the big names. Yeah.
Martin, yeah.
So that'll be sick.
Big loss.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
That'll be fun. It's gonna be a good time. Except I get lots of time to sleep tomorrow on Wednesday, but
that's happening the same day, I think. No, that's on the 30th. Bishop versus Knopf is on the 30th, I think.
That's who the match is. Yeah, Bishop
That's
and
a
Knopf.
big match, man.
when
That's a
Zach,
big match.
myself are pulling, and when Mac's on, a lot busy day that day.
Yeah, Max going that day too. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be trying to watch all of it. I'll be trying to watch all of it.
Yeah, fair enough.
That'll be a crazy day, man.
I don't know if I can heal up quick. I might go pull in November in Montana. So I was talking to Nicholas. They're doing an event beginning of November.
Oh, okay. That's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. It'd be in Billings. It'd be in Billings.
Yeah, to Billings would be a fun one too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I'm making progress. I think I think I think it might not be till Christmas, but I'll be back probably just before the end of the year. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, my rehab's going really good. I got an MRI tomorrow, so find out exactly, everything. I think I've done. I want to see the regrowth. I want it to be like a science experiment. I want to see this MRI and get my doctor to show me how much I've healed because you can tell the new tissue from old tissue, right?
Oh, totally.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I've been doing like twice a day injections of Wolverine. I'm doing MK677. I'm doing BCAAs, friggin' drinking that like it's nothing all day long. I mean, I'm doing everything, rehabbing every day. Most of my lifts are back to normal. Side pressure's only at 40 pounds, but it was at 0 about 3 weeks ago. So,
Good.
slowly coming back. So, and
Nice.
I'm not risking the biscuit. I've went on the table twice with the right, and I've asked people just to hold statically, and just let me do what I want. And I can't go sideways, but my back pressure, my hand are great. There's, I mean,
Good.
I'm really focusing my hand right now. Because you know what? If my side pressure's out right now, there's no reason I can't make my hand just like steel, right? So,
Get the
Yeah,
hand
fair enough.
yeah.
iron.
Your
Yeah.
hand's already pretty good, Brian.
Yeah. Well, it's gonna be really good now because I'm training it like 7 days a week. So
That's sick.
yeah. And I've been
Speaking of
growing even
hands,
this part of my hand now. This is getting just as big.
that chopper, yeah.
Yeah, my bottom's getting just as fat as my thumb now.
Jeez.
That's sick.
Yeah. So and yeah, and I'll be watching the tournament too, rooting for you guys. So
Was it on YouTube? Do you know where it is? I don't even know.
I don't know, but it was last time, and I'm sure it will be again. So
Yeah.
I'll be watching it.
I'm gonna take a
I
look.
might do a live. I might do a live. Is it the Friday night?
It's the Friday day.
Oh, it starts at 12.
The
Yeah,
Friday.
yeah. It's in
Yeah,
the day.
Friday.
Yeah.
And then it's got to be over by 6 because the event starts at 6:30, and the expo center where the arm wrestling is closes at 6 p.m.
Mm,
That makes sense. Okay. Well, who
okay.
do you guys have for Todd versus Dave?
Well, I'll let you guys go first. I know who I got.
This one is a weird one.
It is.
Todd's been a lot more active recently. He's coming up just a little bit in weight.
Allie's not going anymore, by the way, Dakota.
Oh shit.
No?
It says he's not going. Why? Why, Allie?
Oh, that sucks. He already paid for an arm, I think.
Dang.
Allie needs to go, man. He needs redemption.
Yeah, honestly.
I know.
I don't know. There's some pretty good guys in my class, though, so we'll see how that goes. Like, I know that Mika's in there.
Mm.
I
Ika.
know Mika Sukaver. He used to be on Arm Wars quite often.
Oh, Mika, that guy.
Danny Gildine's in there. I know.
California guy. Mika.
Mika's a King's mover, just so you know.
He
Yeah.
does King's move. He does. He will. But he can top roll pretty good too.
Yeah. I know like that Dallas Wade guy's in there.
Oh, okay.
He's
Yeah, I know him too.
yeah, he's pretty good.
He's an inside guy, isn't he?
I don't know.
Sure.
Danny Gildine, he'd be cool to pull. He's like an older dude, but he's been all around.
I don't like that. Auden Larrett versus Leroy Walker. I don't know. Like
Is that
that's a
announced or
weird.
something?
Yeah, it just got announced. Yeah. Um, my just Bob Anderson asked. Real quick, I think Leroy beats Auden.
Leroy who?
Leroy, the big guy, Leroy Walker,
Oh,
the power lifter, got like I don't know. He's a pretty strong friggin' dude. I
He's
mean,
got
I
a
don't know.
huge hole in his style, though.
He
Where I
does
think
though. He does. You're
I think
right. You're
Auden's
right.
gonna exploit the hole.
Yeah, there's you know what? I'm sure it's strategic. I think it's strategic. So they found the holes and they wouldn't take the match if they weren't confident.
I feel like he is always his head is always under his fist when he's arm wrestling. It looks like
Yeah, and he
seems
keeps
like he's
his.
always underneath. Which
I've seen him
really,
get really low too. He doesn't. He
if
doesn't.
someone's really
I
good at dragging, that really
yeah
destroys that style. So
yeah
maybe Auden's got a plan.
yeah.
I
He's
don't
gonna
know
go
though.
high
It does
knuckle
seem
and
weird
break
when the
his
guy's
wrist.
got a lot of weight on him, but
It seems like a mismatch, but
see you
maybe
later. Thank you.
you won't say
Bye.
Auden's picking easy matches.
no. But at the same time, Auden's laying off tournaments and stuff now too, and I think that's a mistake on Auden's part. I think that kicking ass in some tournaments is still really good for Auden. I think he's worried about losing and wrecking his image. But you know what? You can't worry about that shit. You got to just pull. You know?
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
I mean, he's getting quite famous though
He
now.
is.
Like he's
He
almost at
is.
100K on.
No, I know. I know.
Yeah.
He's famous, but I'm just saying. It's the love for the sport. Just compete, man. When I get healed, I'm gonna try to compete more. I didn't compete as much as I wanted to last year. Well, injuries, but
Yeah.
hopefully it changes. Yeah, yeah. Anyway, what match we were talking about?
Pardon, Dave.
Yeah, Todd and Dave. See, Dave's always owned Todd, honestly, and he's always beat Todd's never actually beat him. But the problem I see right now is that Todd's been like this for 2 years, 3 years, and he's not the same Todd anymore. He's also his style has been perfect. Like he doesn't even pull the same way anymore. Like Todd used to just bang kind of just sideways, didn't care if he had his hand or not. Now Todd's really pronation dependent. Like he keeps that pronation. If you don't crack that pronation, you don't crack Todd. And Dave's had injuries. He's been on like kind of a slump. He's lost to some people he shouldn't have lost to. And he's coming down in weight too. And I don't know if he's going to have that same strength, right?
I'll be right back, guys. Just one
I'm
second.
yeah, no problem. I pick Todd. I think it's 55-45
Todd.
Todd's split. Yeah, I do. Even though he's never done it before, I just don't. Todd is, it's always excellence over victory, right? And I think that he's getting to the point now where he's gotten close to excellence, you know?
My thoughts on it is I think, yeah, it's going to be excellence over victory. I don't think he's going to get victory this time. I think he's going to shoot for excellence, and he's gonna lose
Well, it's fair. He's
because
always lost to Dave, but yeah.
Dave may or may not be in some really good shape right now.
hmm We don't know.
If he's in good shape, it's over for Todd.
Yeah, if he comes
Dave
in
has had
100,
to learn how to pull different ways to a point where I think now he's starting to learn how to counter pull and learn
I had an arm wrestle.
how to arm wrestle. So I
Yeah.
think it's a bad day for Todd. If the match stops and Dave starts getting hand control, it's going to be a bad
Well,
day
if
for
he gets
Todd.
hand control, it's over. Yeah, if he gets hand control, it's over.
I see him getting hand control at some point. Once he gets it, he has it for the rest of his. I see Dave winning, probably 60-40.
Yeah, see, and I see it the opposite. I think he's gonna think that it's gonna be like every other time he's pulled Todd, and he's gonna have a hard time with Todd's Todd roll, his pronation. And I think he's going to fall into a trap where he thinks it's going to be like before, and Todd's going to have his pronation still, and I see it going to the pat. But I mean, that's just what I see. But I mean, if I go by history and the way they always pulled, Dave 100%. I just know they haven't practice pulled in 3 years. Todd said it was 3 years, or 2.5 years ago was the last time they practice pulled. And, Dave pinned him like 20 times, and then eventually Todd wore him down, started getting them. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And Todd was still just kind of just doing everything to stop it, right? Where now it's a ready go. Todd starts, and even if he gives some up but keeps this pronation active, I think he can stop it. And if he stops it and he has enough pronation, when he drives, I just don't think Dave's got enough defense to stop Todd. But I mean, we'll see. I mean, it's very interesting. Yeah. Yeah, very interesting. So I'm gonna switch it. I'm gonna go 60-40 Todd. Yeah.
nice. Yeah,
Yeah.
60-40 Dave for me, 60-40 Todd for you.
Yeah. Yeah.
What about
What do
you,
you
Dakota?
think, Dakota?
Oh, he's still taking
Yeah,
his.
he is.
So I guess we'll head on to
Sorry,
the.
I was just switching
Oh,
vehicles, making sure I got my passport. What was the question?
Oh,
Sorry.
Dave Todd, who do you got and
what's
why?
your, what's your
I'm
yeah.
actually gonna go 55-45 Todd, just because Dave notoriously wins these. But I think that even though Dave's on a losing stretch and then Todd's on like a really good winning stretch, I
Mhm.
think that it's really tough to be 100 kg and pull 115 kg Dave, who might come in at 120 kg.
Yep, yep, fair enough.
I
Yep.
think that
So
can be tough, but I think the Hutchings has grown a lot, and
hmm
so
yeah,
that's why I'll give him the advantage.
Yep.
fair,
But
Yep.
I mean,
Okay.
hard to say either way.
totally.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, we've almost agreed on everything except for two matches.
Do you want to give me a quick
Okay.
recap? Well, no, actually, no one wants to hear the recap. We'll talk about it after.
Well,
Keep going.
he could fire him off. He could just say a name. Yeah.
I mean, I think Eddie Hall's going to sneak out a win. I think that Gabby's probably going to be Jocelyn, unfortunately.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll name as I think of them. Keep going.
Martins and Big Loss.
Mm, I don't know. It's tough.
Yeah,
Derek and Brown.
you're right. Yeah,
Derek should win.
you should. Yeah,
Yeah. Anyways, what was the
Rickard
next
and
match? Or
Kozlov.
did you cover all the matches already?
we already got all through
We're about
them.
to
Oh.
cover the Devin and Alex.
Yeah.
Right arm or left arm?
We haven't we
Both.
haven't covered those yet. So we'll start with the right because they're pulling right first.
Yeah, I think Devin's too much on the right arm.
Me too. Me too. I got Devin heavy favorite on the right.
Yeah. Who's more of a favorite, Gabby or Devin? Devin, left or
Devin.
right arm, sorry.
Devin.
So?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In my mind, Devin's more of a favorite because I think Gabby, even though, like I said, I was saying, I'll say it one more time. Iglay destroyed Jocelyn, but Iglay's a hand dominant puller, and Jocelyn never got into her power, not even once. But kind of the third round, she slowed it down on the third round. But Gabby doesn't pull the same way, and Iglay destroyed Sarah, and Sarah almost wore out Gabby and came back their last match. So
Yeah.
I think Gabby is the favorite for sure. But I think that Jocelyn is going to be different because Gabby's got a shorter lever and she's not going to be taking Jocelyn's hand like Igla did. And it's going to come down to who's more strong. And I think that Jocelyn might be able to tap into something with Gabby just because of the pulling styles. I don't like the, Gabby beats Igla, that kind of math shit because it doesn't really add up, right?
Yeah.
Gabby's got a shorter lever. I think it's going to be closer. I got it closer, and I give Jocelyn a chance in the match, but I got Gab. I have to pick Gabby as the favorite because of experience and everything else. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, I mean, fair enough.
yeah,
I mean, it's all interesting. I'm really curious about this card. I'm curious to, you know what? I'm excited for the matches, but I'm more curious about the energy, the event.
oh, the people too. You got all the strongman community there. It's going to
Yep.
be amazing. Oh yeah, it's going to be like nothing you ever experienced before. It's going to be a really good. I think we lost Dakota.
Too excited.
Yeah, you got too excited. The internet just went static electricity. Yeah.
Alan Colors do you think the size of Dave's hand means anything? I think it's going to be a pretty good factor in making Todd not quite be able to connect the way he wants, and then Dave's going to get enough connection. I think.
I don't think it's the size. I think it's the hardness and the steelness of Dave's hand. From what I've heard, he's got a steel hand. Like his hands
I've
like
met Toddzilla. He's not much bigger
no,
of a human being than I am.
he's average. Yeah, he's
But
just
I know that Dave has a very large frame, big fat wrists, big fat palm. He's just going to be bigger than Todd in every way, and also probably a little stronger. That's why I think he got the
yeah.
win.
Yeah. No, and you know what? That makes sense. That just makes sense. I just looked at it from just a few different angles,
Oh yeah, for
and
sure.
I picked Todd. But I mean, I can easily look at it like the same way and pick Dave. Like I could. You know what I mean? And I think in this case, I'm rooting for Todd.
Do you think Rustin Babayev could hold Dave center?
No.
Okay, well then, see that's what I mean. So
Yeah, I
Rustin
know.
Babayev was
But
holding
Russell
Todd center
Babayev,
and was pulling him across the table and was pinning him, but then he ended up getting injured.
I agree. I agree. But Russell
But
Babayev is a heavy supinated puller, and Rustin Babayev takes your pronation with his supination. He's a different type of puller, and Rustin Babayev is Todd Hutchings' weakness in a sense. You know what I mean? Because if there's anybody that's going to beat Todd, it's Rustin Babayev or a Davacan. It's that style, the heavy supinated style that actually gets Todd's pronator. You know what I mean?
yeah,
They don't outpronate Todd. They supinate so hard that Todd loses his
totally.
pronation. Yeah,
And I agree that is the way to beat Todd when
yeah.
it's at Todd's weight class. But
Mhm.
when he's facing Dave Chafee at 115, I feel like Dave has the advantage when they're both 115. And then I think that if they both go into that spot, I don't think Todd's going to have the advantage and be able to hold Dave. I think Dave will have the advantage, and Todd's going to have to do something. So if
Yeah,
he relies on Dave trying to do that, I think he's going to get pulled out.
that could be. It could be.
It could go either way. I just see it going slightly.
I just don't know. Like I've seen Todd's progression and I know that he hasn't let off the gas. He's kept his conduit system and he's stuck with it and it's proven that he's only gotten stronger, not weaker. And he's never
Totally.
wavered from that system. Dave, with his injuries, matches, he has off seasons where he doesn't train for a few months, from what I heard. I mean, his foot hasn't been on the gas pedal, I don't believe, like Hutchings. And I think Hutchings might have just closed a little bit of those gaps. But we'll see, right? Like
Yeah.
I just know that
It,
Hutchings has
to
been
me,
on
it's
the
kind of
gas
like
pedal the whole time.
yeah, it's kind of it to me in like a weird reference would be like to me it's like a leopard versus a tiger, but they're the same weight. I feel like the tiger inherently just has some advantages over the
Yeah.
leopard, even though they're the same weight. I just feel like the tiger's got those key advantages, like bigger head, bigger paws, bigger teeth, bigger mouth. Even though they're the same weight, it's still going to be bigger at the same weight.
Yeah, yeah.
So I think that's where even if Todd is stronger in all those ways, I think Dave's natural size is going to give him enough advantage. Hopefully, I'm hoping.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I see that could be a possibility too. Yeah, I definitely do.
I mean, I'm
Big,
not rooting for either one. I think it'll be a great match. I
yeah,
just,
yeah.
for my
I,
own
I
opinion, I
I
hope I'm
think
right.
I think because I have a lot of faith in that conduit system, I think that's why I find myself rooting for Todd. I'll tell you the truth, after we met Todd and that, I was disappointed that with that seminar, and I lost Todd lost a few brownie points with me from that seminar. So I'm not as infatuated with Toddzilla anymore. But the thing is I'm just looking at it, from the system, the system
Oh,
he uses
totally.
in his training and everything else. Big shout out to the lucky ones. I seen them in the chat there. You want to watch a female podcast, they do a pretty good job. So just
Hell
say,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. I watch their podcast sometimes. And I'm supposed to be a guest on it eventually. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Helen Keller's asking, what if Dave flops and forces Todd to top roll or driving to Dave's palm, driving in the palm sideways? That's what I was kind of getting
That's a
at. I
new
think
move for
Dave will
Dave
actually
too.
win center.
Yeah.
Dave will win center regardless, and I think he might. But the thing is, I think Dave will also win the hand. I don't think Dave will have to flop. I think Dave almost beat Vitali's hand.
Yeah. Yeah, you're
Dave
right.
almost beat Vitali's
He
hand.
almost did.
I don't think Todd's hand is anywhere near. Vitali's the strongest hand on the planet,
Yeah.
physically
And
measured.
Dave ended up flopping at
I
a
don't
decimal.
think Todd's gonna,
Yeah, Dave ended up flopping
you
because he
know,
had no hand after a couple rounds with Vitaly.
exactly. So I don't. I think. I just think Todd. He has come a long way, and everything. I just think Dave's still a couple rungs up the ladder. But it's a great time to
Um,
see now, because what if?
yeah.
Either way you see it, I think you have to say that Todd's the underdog. 'Cause he's coming. Todd's
Yeah,
coming
well,
up in
he's the
weight.
underdog.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
He
no,
has
I
to be the
agree.
underdog. He's a
I
smaller
agree.
guy coming up. He's a smaller hand, right?
He has to be. No,
He
no, I
has to
agree
be.
with you. I agree with you. I think he's the underdog.
With
But
both, if you look at where they've been, Dave was top 5 recently within the past few years. So
he has been, yeah.
it's
Todd's
gonna be
been
great.
number one in multiple weight classes.
True, 100%. And that
Yeah, I
it's a
know.
hard one. It's
It's
a
a
hard
hard
one.
one. Bob Anderson, Devin versus Alex is happening on the right arm and the
It's
left. Do
left
you, do
arm.
you
Devin
think
made a
do you
video.
think it's going to have an impact on the left arm match? I don't think so because I think Devin's going to be so dominant on the right.
It's left first.
Is it left
Alex
first?
got the choice. Alex chose left first. Yeah.
He did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought I
Devin
seen
made a
that.
video this morning saying
Oh, okay.
Alex called me and said he wants to do left first.
Oh, so they changed it because yesterday it was the left that was last. That was
Yeah,
the main event.
I saw a video. Go watch Devin's video from this morning. He says
Yeah.
I was talking to Alex and that he wants to do left first.
Oh, okay, okay.
Because look at
That
how Alex hasn't
that
performed very
that
good on
might
the
change
right.
the whole dynamic. That might change the whole dynamic.
Well, the Alex hasn't done very good on the right recently anyway, so
No,
it makes
no.
more sense, right?
Yeah, but I don't know. I think Devin's really I watched he's just as strong on his left as his right lately, from what I've been seeing. Like I've been watching he's doing two arm with everybody on his left too now. Um, I don't know. Devin might come in a lot stronger than he did against Alex that last match. It might not be an impact, but I do see it if it ends up being a war on the left hand and Devin gets to that point where he's exhausted again at the end of it. Alex might have a chance. Might have a chance. Both of them. But
I think Devin will still be able to flash pin Alex if he wants to on the right.
yeah, you're
I still
right.
think, but
I don't think
uh,
I don't think Devin's right's so dominant that I
yeah,
don't think that, I don't think Alex is going to be able to fatigue him enough to even if Alex was to pull something out on the left. Yeah.
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 Oh, we got Henry Narrowing
Yeah,
in the chat. What's up,
Henry.
everybody?
Henry's sitting back going, "Oh, I want some money from you."
Yeah, we'll
Matt's
see. We'll
Matt's gonna
see.
kick ass still. Yeah,
We'll see who wins.
yeah.
I,
I know.
I think Matt's got that one for sure.
Oh yeah, Matt's got it for sure. Yeah,
But okay, so left.
but Philip is pretty impressive. I will admit. Yeah, yeah.
Do you think that Devin still got it left? Do you think Alex was bringing it back in the win that was a foul? Do you think that he was going to come back from that? It was looking pretty good for him. If you look at everything, Devin was burning out. Devin's wrist started to go. Not just his wrist, his pronation went, and his wrist just fell apart once his pronation let off. So
I think Devin started out so strong in those early rounds that he showboated a bit, and I think he was fucking around too much, and I think that he didn't realize how tired he was going to end up. I don't think he in those early rounds he didn't know that he was going to be so exhausted and pushed to the limit. I think this time, especially if it's first, Devin's not going to screw around this time. He isn't going to hold. He isn't going to sit there and just hold and talk. I think Devin's going to be down to business on the left. And I think you might see a dominant win on the left from Devin because he takes it so serious.
He has to top roll. He has to top roll hard
and
he cannot come forward.
Yeah.
When he came forward at one point, he did look okay, but the difference was, can he bang with Alex inside? Yes, but only for about 5 to 7 seconds tops. And then he has to go back outside because Alex's core strength inside is way bigger than Devin's, way higher. Devin can rev up and meet it, just takes way too much effort out of him. So, he's going to have to stay either heavy in the hand, make Alex burn out his own arm from the hand, but it's going to be a better match, I think, than the first time. I think it'll be closer, and I think Alex has a real shot at winning. I think it's a very close, like 55 Devin, 45 Alex.
I think if it was the other way around, I would go that low. But I think because the left now first, and like I just said, I think Devin's going to take it very serious, knowing that he has a right hand match against him. I'm going like 60-40 Devin on the left because I think that he's not going to approach it. He's just not going to approach it the same way. That's all. I think what he'll do is he'll be down to business on the left, and then he'll fuck around and have fun and entertain the crowd on the right.
I think Alex is going to change it up and be way more inside aggressive and force it. I think he's going to try to force it inside because when he was getting the inside move, it was looking good.
Yep.
So I think he's going to try to force it inside. But in doing so, you sometimes give the top roller a nice lever to come around. So, yeah, I think Devin has the advantage still, but I do think Alex has a clear lane to where he knows he has to go this time.
Yeah. No.
Henry's saying 95-5 on left.
Yeah,
that's fair. That's fair.
Dan Plexman in the house. Hey, brother.
Oh, nice. Dan's in the house.
Do you think Devin can beat Camille now on the left? You know what? After seeing the way Michael Monster Todd beat Camille, but that was still on the right, though, wasn't it? Yeah, that was. I don't know if Devin can beat.
To be fair, the thing is, Devin, when Devin was pulling Alex in that second round, he was trying to pin him in the top roll and he couldn't.
Yeah,
he wasn't just able to pin it. He had to work and work and work.
Yeah, because Devin's actual side pressure is not his specialty.
And you and Henry are both right. As long as Devin was on the attack, he was winning that match.
Yeah,
and it seemed like when he went more on the defensive, Alex started to get some ground. Yeah. So maybe my percentage is a little off. I just have a feeling that Alex is going to be way more aggressive, and I just feel like I don't know. I just got a feeling about it.
Yeah. What do you think? Dakota?
Sorry, I don't know what actually happened. I had to restart my phone. It wouldn't even let me comment or send a text message. But
he's pulling left first against Alex now. Yeah. They switched it. Yeah.
Left first?
Yeah, left first. It was
That's what Devin said this morning.
Yeah. So apparently it got switched.
Well, I think we saw Devin get a little tired.
Yeah, we did. But
last time, he won't do that again.
No.
And I think an Alex rematch is fun because of the way it ended, because it was like wrongly ended. But I think that Devin learns from his mistakes and gets better.
Oh yeah, always. Yeah.
And I think that,
and he won't play around. He's gonna know that he needs his energy for the right hand. I think he's just gonna go to business.
I think unless you're Levon, the first time you pull Devin is your best opportunity. The more times you pull him, the less chance you have. And I think Levon was just too strong, but
Too
I think we
strong.
even saw the adjustments that Devin made, which led to Levon having to press in round one.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, Devon's made the changes. It just didn't close enough of the strength gap, right?
Yeah, and now he's huge.
Yeah. Yeah. I
And he
know
was training for Vitali. We have to remember that.
he might come in 320, I heard.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
So
Yeah,
like
Devin at 320.
I'm
Right
curious to
arm,
see what he
I
looks
don't see it
like.
being a match, honestly.
Oh. Devin comes in over 310. It's over for Alex.
I don't think it matters where Devin comes in. Right hand, I think it's
I
just
don't think it matters either, but I'm just saying, like we've never seen a 320
does.
Devin. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it'll be too much for Alex right hand. I don't even think that's a converse. I don't think anyone's going to
Well,
argue that one. That is
and
close on
Carolyn's
that.
right. They're gonna have some jet lag. It's nice seeing the shoe on the other foot now because
Yeah.
people would always say, "Oh, the Europeans are crushing us." Well, ever since some of them have been in North America, we've changed that. Now it's been much more even. Actually, we've actually dominated a couple events now. So I think jet lag's a real thing, and I think it's nice that it's getting where it's not just us traveling to Europe all the time,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, no, I agree.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah,
But
so
yeah, so that's basically all the matches. I mean, right hand, I mean, I don't even have a percentage for that match. I just don't think Alex is going to win. I'm just going to say that. I don't think he can win. So I
yes.
don't know. A 0% chance, I guess.
Pork chops left's good, Helen Keller. Yeah, pork chops left's really good.
When you say it without context, it just
I
sounds
know.
like you're answering Helen Keller. It's really funny.
Yeah, I
It
know.
is
I
fine.
know. Well, he says, "How's pork chops left?" Question mark. Is Nick Stone a good matchup? Also, did anyone see Alcester and versus
BLM
BLM?
came
Yep.
home with the win on
BLM
the left.
destroyed him.
Yeah.
BLM's looking trim, dude. He cut down.
Oh yeah. His setup though. You know what?
Oh,
BLM.
Henry's in our chat.
Yeah, he was in here a bit. I know
Is
he.
Henry? If Henry's still in the chat, is he going to be in Colorado? He's one of the many,
Oh, I'm
not
sure
many.
he
He's
will.
one of the few I haven't met that I want to meet.
I think I heard that he was going to be there, so I'm
That's
pretty.
cool.
Toto will be there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't at the East versus West where he did the face thing and
Yeah.
popped
Oh yeah.
off, and
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
was there at East versus West 10. I think that was the one before that.
Yeah.
So
No, he just came in I thought he was going to be going. He missed it. We talked about Philip already, so yeah.
did you and him bet on that one?
Yeah, yeah.
What'd you bet?
He got me on 2-1 odds though. So he wanted 3-1. I'm like, are you come on, man? I said, listen,
You should have got 2-1. I think Philip
yeah.
is.
Philip's 165 or 170 pounds heavier, and he's looking really good. I think I should have got 2-1, but you know what? You know what? I did it. He wanted 3-1. I said, okay, let's do 2-1. So,
Henry hustled you, I think, Brian.
oh, he's a hustler. Yeah, he is. What I've seen, he's a
Bank.
hustler. But that's okay. That's okay. We'll have a long rivalry on betting because he seems to always go against whoever I think is going to win. So
Well, that's fun.
yeah, so we'll have lots of cool bets, I'm sure, down
You
the
have
road.
a European gambling buddy.
Yes, yes.
Yes, Henry did pay him, Helen Keller, and
Oh,
Nick. I'm pumped to see you as
yeah,
well.
he kind of paid me, but he did pay me. He said he didn't want to
Figure.
give me cash personally, but he said let's give the money to a charitable donation. And he honored it. In the end, I think I proved my case to him. We did have a misunderstanding, but he did pay up. But now he's got me 2-1. So if I lose, I got to pay him $400, and if I win, I only get $200. So, but
You gotta
This
pay up.
is this is a complete side note, but I just saw something on my feed that made me think of this. You know what match I'm really excited for? That's not on the Shaw Classic. It's just like a random match I thought of in my head.
oh, okay. What
I'm excited for Chuck Young versus Travis Robertson,
is that happening?
August 30th.
Oh,
Yep.
wow. I didn't know that one was happening. Yeah.
And I'm really curious about that because Chuck just looked really good at the Forge Steel tournament in the overalls. He won both arms,
Okay. Yeah, yeah. So
which I
Henry
mean,
will be in Colorado, Dakota, he said.
who?
He says that he's a sport better. That's what he does for a living is bets on sports. And
Is
he's
he? Well, we should
yeah.
talk gambling, Henry, because I dabble a little myself.
There you go, Henry. Yeah, and then he said he will be in Colorado. So
Oh, that's fun. It'll be
yeah,
nice to meet
Chuck
him.
Young. Chuck Young. He almost flashed Robbie Topi last weekend. So Chuck, Chuck's not really that like I don't know on the left too,
He
especially.
beat Jordan Sill. Don't get me wrong. Jordan
Yeah,
Sill had super match and a lot of
yeah.
tournament pulling, but
Miles
still a
beat
good
him too.
accomplishment. But I don't know, Brian. You just handled him.
Oh, I did. I handled him very
Yeah.
much. Yeah.
But what was
Styles, man,
I
Styles.
watched Henry's live where he watched Lachlan and Derek Smith's slap fight,
Oh my God,
and
that was so
it was
fucking
so
gay.
funny because he's like, I don't think it's rigged, and then like the second slap came in, and he's like, oh no,
It's
it's
rigged.
totally rigged.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I thought Derek was just a pussy, and then I thought Lachlan was gonna rip Derek's head off, and then I seen Lachlan do the same thing, and I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, you guys, I just lost. I can never bet on you again, Derek. Like, like I'm done.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Henry said he bets on UFC. I have a fun story
Okay.
about UFC betting. When I worked at the Source, before when I was bored at work, I would look up the card and I would write on a sticky note who I thought was going to win. And then I'd put like a couple dollar parlay on it because I would do like, I think I'd do like 8 or 9 fights. If like
Okay.
that
Yeah.
landed, it'd pay like, 120 to
Yeah.
1 or whatever. So like, even if I put $5 on it, it'd pay like $500. And the one day I wrote it down because like work was really slow, and I was like, "Oh, I should bet on this." And then work got really busy, and I was working on the Saturday, and I ended up leaving really late, and I never placed a bet on it. And then I like was looking at the card later, and every single person I picked won, and it was the one I didn't bet any money on. I would have probably won like $200 or something
I
because I
had a
only
system. I had a
did you.
system last year. Yeah, and I should have kept doing it. So what I would do is I'd do a parlay, but I would buy three of the same tickets. Or like it wasn't tickets, it was online betting, but I would
Yeah.
buy I'd bet three times on it. And the reason is because they fucking offer you payouts. All of a sudden, I did it the one time, all of a sudden
Oh.
I was like going through and it was like a $12,000 payout or something. And then all of a sudden they were like pay buyout now for $640. And
Oh,
I
so
had
you
three.
have one to cash out on,
Yeah,
but one to
yeah,
let it ride on. That
yeah,
way you don't feel
exactly.
guilty about cashing
Oh,
out.
and I actually got all no, I lost. So I ended up taking two buyouts, right? So I took the first one for like 640, the next one I took for like 1400, and then I ended up losing. So I ended up
But you
still
still
making two
won.
grand. Yeah, well, I think I had 50 or $50 out or something. But yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah.
I still ended up winning, yeah. And then I end up losing though. So it's actually kind of cool in a way, right? Because,
I've
you
never
get
thought of doing that actually. I would probably just do it twice, but in a way where
yeah,
I could cash out and
yeah,
that way I
get your
wouldn't feel
money
guilty
back in
on
a little
cashing
bit.
out.
Yeah, exactly. And then if yeah,
Because
exactly.
nothing's worse than when you're like, oh, I don't know, and then you cash out and then the guy ends up hitting. And then you're like, ah.
Yeah.
Henry's saying we should all quit betting based on what he's hearing. I don't bet. That's why I arm wrestle.
Yeah. Zach bets on
Yeah.
himself.
I just bet out of emotion.
Does
That's it.
anyone want to bet the Zach and Hunter match with me?
No, because I'd be betting on Zach.
That's well, no, I'm saying anyone in the chat, anyone in Montana area. I'll do. I don't know how much I'll do yet. We'll see how much I come down with. We'll see how much I spend in Colorado. But
PM me if you're voting
oh,
against
also I
my
want to
bet.
get. I know like the Arms of Getting people are trying to do podcasts for to hype
Yeah.
things up. But I'd love to get Ryan Boosray on here because A, we've never had him.
Well, he said he'd
B
come on. I
B
messaged him.
yeah. B, I have a match with him coming up, so I think that'd be a fun way to hype match as
Is
well
he healed
as
now though? Because his right arm got injured. Yeah.
well, we're pulling
You guys
left.
switched to left. Oh yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
we're pulling
Okay.
left. So we'll see what happens there. But I'd love to put some money on that, you know. I'd bet on Zach's match. I'd probably bet on Travis Robertson's match too, to be honest.
Yeah.
And
Chuck likes to bet. He
I
likes
know
to.
Chuck likes to bet.
Oh yeah.
And especially on himself. Signed
Oh,
the
he always.
Destroyer.
Yeah, yeah. He's
Um,
he's a cool guy though. He's
yeah.
actually like him. Yeah.
And I'm just trying to think of other matches. I
Bob
don't
Brown.
know.
Heard him too.
Corbin and Dalton. I think that'd be interesting. I'd maybe bet on that one.
Corbin's come a long way.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he has actually.
Hold
Yeah,
on. Are
I
you
don't
okay
know.
with talking about that card on here? Brian? I know you
Oh
got
yeah,
your.
yeah. I don't.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't support him, but you know what? I support all the guys there. So yes, of course, we can talk about them for sure.
Okay, well, let me pull up the card quick, just
Yeah, yeah.
because
Let's do
What,
it.
now
what's
we're
your guys' thoughts
now.
on Bob Brown versus Artem Taranenko?
Yeah, I think Artem beats Bob Brown, but
If Bob gets that sticky kings
yeah,
in place and
I
Artem
know.
can't go through it, then I
They'll
think
tire him
Bob
out. Yeah,
Bob might get something. But
I've
other than
seen
that,
Bob lose to like a few, a couple guys that I don't think would beat Artem. So
yeah.
yeah, he lost to a young
Okay.
guy there a few
Oh
weeks
shoot.
about a couple months ago. So
Yeah. Let me look. Let me look. Holy
Oh,
frick.
the Thrashers got 10 on Hunter.
oh, you're going big, Nick. Yeah, that's
$10 on
10
Hunter, eh?
large.
yeah. Hey, I want to see you kick some ass, eh, in Colorado there, Nicholas.
Me
Yeah.
too. Okay. I'll run through these quick. Thomas Cyborg versus Tyler Wiedebush.
Tyler Wiedebush.
Austin McLeod versus Thomas Allison. Right arm.
Oh, wait, that
Thomas might be okay. I don't know
that
that guy.
first match got canceled.
Did it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Thomas can't make it. Never mind. Austin McLeod, Thomas Allison.
Awesome.
I think
Uh,
Austin too.
Austin.
Santino Bravo versus Jaron Blackmore. Now this Santino guy's from like California area or something, I think.
I go Jared.
I think this Santino guy's like, from what I've heard, he's like a national champ or something.
I think this match is happening because Dion and Jaron are really close buddies, and I think this is if Jaron wins this, it's like a big win.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jaren's good, like Jaren could have been right there at nationals in his weight class too. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I told Jaron his inside is very, very good.
Yeah.
Like you have to have your own. You can't pin him outside if he gets in the spot. You have to meet him inside. So if you don't have a good inside, you're going to be in for a
You're
rough
gonna be
day.
in trouble. Yeah.
Yeah.
He can go all day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna go to the Arms Again page because I think there's a more updated card on there. I'm looking at all.
Wonder why
the
Cyborg canceled. You know what? He should have won his last match too, Like I want Thomas. I gotta see
against
Thomas
at
winning.
at Stronghold.
I was there. I was cornering him. They did the tournament first, so he was all blown up and shit from the tournament. It was hours before. He was all like
Yeah, that's weird too,
adrenaline
Yeah,
dumped
maybe
and blown up. He said he said he was trying. He could feel the lane. His arm was.
he had the lane.
cooked.
He was up 2-1.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was just his arm was cooked.
You know
Okay,
what?
this is. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
Sorry.
You go. You go.
I was just gonna say, yeah, sorry, Thomas, if you're watching, buddy. I didn't know that you pulled the tournament before your super match either. So that kind of changes things too. But anyway, go ahead, Dakota. Sorry.
So new show start time starts at 6 p.m. Tournaments before. It's now Daniel Merritt and Tyler Wiedebush. I'm still gonna go with Tyler. Austin and Thomas Allison is the same. Third match of the night is Corbin versus Dalton Waller. Right arm
Corbin
220 cap.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to
Left
think.
hand,
Right arm.
right arm. Oh, okay.
Corbin?
Oh, okay.
Listen, if Dalton doesn't pin Corbin right off the bat, Corbin's tricky, man. Like
Corbin's got a sticky spot.
he's got a sticky spot. He does. Yeah. You gotta just kind of rip him to the pad, and if you don't, you can get in trouble with Corbin. So
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna say Corbin by like 5%. Yeah.
Okay. Then fourth match is Dakota versus Thor.
I got you.
Left arm.
I got
This
you.
Dakota guy, I don't know. He's
Yeah, no, I think your hand. I just think you're gonna be too much for him in the hand.
Lefty too, hey Brian?
Yeah, and you've gotten a lot stronger left, man. So I haven't pulled you recently, but you were feeling good the last time. So
Thanks.
yeah.
I noticed my left feels better, but it always has a little bit more trouble with super matches. Like I know you thought that I was gonna have a harder time with Brad, left arm than right arm, but I feel like I still had a harder time left arm.
Well, you started. Tell you the truth, Brad started out good against you, but he was able to drag you early, but instead of coming behind his shoulder and putting you away, he dropped down like this, and then you just regained the hand and dragged him. Like you did really good. You were calm, cool, you were collected. Brad was panicking to get the pins because he had a chance early against you, but
He did left arm. I thought he was going
Yes.
to pin me actually, but
Yeah.
the thing was, is I feel like he felt a threat because of the back and up pressure that I was pulling. I
Yeah.
think he felt like he really had to keep pulling me backwards because if he tried to shoot his shoulder up, then he was going to end up on my side of the table. And I
Yeah.
think he didn't really want to end up on my side of the table.
Oh, Lucky One says Bob Brown has beaten Artem, but recently in the last few years, I don't know.
Yeah, depends what Artem shows up.
Odds
Yeah,
looking good, so it could be a good match. Yeah.
And then
Bob.
Jonathan Mercer versus Tyler Weaver. I saw some film on this Tyler Weaver guy. He's big. Like this is a big man match. They're agreed to a 242-pound weight cap.
It'd be interesting. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know enough about Tyler.
Hmm.
I don't either.
Yeah.
And then Curtis Oakley versus Nick Alo. I
Elo?
don't know
Elo.
Nick
Curtis. I don't know.
Elo? He's an up
Yeah, I
and
don't know
comer. He's
Curtis
from
though.
Idaho.
Yeah.
Elo's from Idaho. Yeah.
I've pulled him a couple times in the after pull.
Did you? How do you feel?
He's got some strong fundamentals. Hopefully, he got
He's
some
new.
more
He's only
training
been
to learn how to
pulling.
put it together.
Yeah, he only been pulling a little over a year.
Oh yeah, he just started type of
He's
thing.
green. Yeah, he's green.
And then Cody Sluggett, Robert Bear.
Yep.
That match is going to be interesting. Robert's got a hand on him though. He's
I
Cody's going to
think
have to
lefty
protect.
Cody. I think lefty though. Cody's just too good.
Oh yeah, Cody's so strong left.
I got to give it to Cody, especially as soon as it goes to strap. I think Cody.
I think he can win both arms. Yeah,
Yeah, I think right arm's close. I think left arm Cody's too much.
yeah. I think if it goes to straps, Cody's going to be hard to beat.
Right arm. It's right arm is gonna be a really close match.
Yeah, I agree.
Robert's got a hand on him though. His hand's very impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Joseph Stevenson versus Andrew Quintana. I don't know who Joseph Stevenson is. This is a right arm match.
I'll go Andrew. I don't know Joseph, so
Yeah. And then Austin McLeod versus Andrew Rita Bush. Right-handed.
Yes, that's a good one.
I'm gonna say Austin. Austin for sure. You pulled him, right? That's the last guy.
I think this might be match of the night.
I think they pull similar though.
They pull so similar.
Yeah, so similar.
And they have the same kind of build for.
Yeah.
That might be a really good match.
I think that's a good match.
I pulled them both.
I think
they have very similar. Peak strength is a little higher than Andrew's, but it's hard. It's going to be it's a very close match.
I think it all depends on who's been training harder the last 4 months. I think it's close enough that whoever's been grinding harder gets the edge on that.
Andrew recently did really well at that Forge Steel tournament as well.
That's true. He looked really good.
Got
and
gold,
then,
I believe.
Yeah. Jaron Blackmore versus Santino Bravo. We talked about Zach versus Hunter. We all kind of know how we all feel about that one. Zach, I'm match 4 and you're match 12, so there's a big break between our matches, which I'll get to corner you and be chilled out. So that's fun. Then Travis versus Chuck. We kind of talked about already.
I think Travis should win, but he's gonna have to be careful with Chuck on the.
I think he wants to strap with Chuck.
Oh yeah, I think.
I think he wants to. Yeah, not let Chuck kind of get on his arm like he does and do his.
He's gonna have to study my match. If Travis studies what I did with Chuck, he'll have an easy day. But he has to pull Chuck that way because if you let Chuck fire, he's gonna bring the heat.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
And then Ryland Blackmore versus Connor Stevens, left-handed, is the co-main event.
Ryland?
Ryland Blackmore, yeah.
He's good.
He is pretty good.
He is. He pulls so much different than his brother too.
It was a left-handed match?
He left-handed, yeah.
I don't know too much about Connor.
I was gonna say, who's Connor Stevens?
You know what? I think I've seen him in a couple.
I've heard of it, but I can't put its name to face, unfortunately.
He's an inside puller if he's who I think he is.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna say
Brown's pretty good against inside pullers.
He is. He has a
he's got a good hand, tall arm for the weight.
Yeah, I agree.
And then lastly, we have Josh DeVoe and Dustin Finley. Main event.
I think honestly, I I think Josh just has to get fired up and be aggressive, and his hand's going to be too much for Dustin. Um, the, Josh is going to have to keep his cool, like get fired up but be controlled still, and really just be confident in his hand and just do what he needs to do. Like
Yeah.
like he's never lost to Dustin Houghton.
Yeah, and
So
I mean, I just think that the Dustin Finley that shows up is going to be really different.
yeah, I
But I
think
think
so
that
too.
Josh DeVoe, if he does what he does
He has
properly,
some
he
good
should be able to
strength.
work around it. And yeah, his brute force, like if he
Yeah.
does what he should do to Dustin and doesn't let Dustin get him in a bad position and kind of what he wants to do,
In
he
a
should
weird
be okay.
flop. He's got to
Yeah,
keep Dustin outside his shoulder, is what he's got to do.
yeah, kind of what Nathan Johnson did.
Yeah.
Yes, but you can do it in the top roll too. But you
Yeah,
got to just be quick, get him
You got
outside
to
his
keep
shoulder.
height. You got to
Yeah,
keep high,
exactly.
high in the
Exactly.
hand, right?
Yep.
yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah. But
agree.
I don't know. It's all of it that's coming up is going to be really
They're
exciting.
going to be good matches, man. That sounds like a really good event.
Yeah, so it'll be fun.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you
We'll
know what?
see
That
how
is
it goes.
crazy. It's crazy that the only USA winner from the last Armageddon doesn't have a match in this one.
Nick Abel, yeah,
Yeah.
Well, you know what? To his credit, he did give me a match, but I couldn't with the baby coming and everything.
yeah.
I was going to pull. I would have been
I don't know
pulling.
if I've talked to you, Brian. Congrats on that, by the way.
Oh, thanks, man.
Grandpa Brian, that's
I'm Grandpa
awesome.
Brian. Yeah, I know. I know. I'm pretty happy.
No.
Still on cloud nine over it. So, yeah.
That's sick.
Yeah. It's motivated me to train really hard. Yeah.
That's awesome.
I want to be a real strong grandpa for him to know, right? So,
That's awesome.
yeah, yeah.
Cool. Well, guys, I gotta hit the sauna and then I'm going to
Yeah,
sleep.
we're
I gotta head to the airport probably like 3 a.m. with Matt, so I
oh
gotta
yeah,
get everything
yeah.
done a little
You
earlier. But
yeah, you relax. I got to be up early for an MRI tomorrow too. So,
I'll try and get some videos to post on Through the Fingers for
yes,
the
definitely.
upcoming like the trip I'm on, obviously. But
Should. You know what? You should go live too if you can. Well,
Yeah.
yeah, I'll see if I can and go from there.
yeah, for sure. For sure, brother. Well,
Awesome.
we'll be watching and we'll be rooting. So,
Yeah. Tune into the tournament. Should be a good time. So
It'd be a great time. Everyone has to watch that.
oh
yeah.
yeah. Oh yeah. They will. They will. I might
Well,
even pop it on and hop live and do some coverage of it,
Well,
maybe. Do you work Friday, Zach? Yeah, you do, eh?
I do. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Well, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how
Yep.
it goes. Yeah.
cool.
But okay, well, you know what? We might as well call it. Do you have anything else, Zach?
No, I think that we covered it all.
I think we covered everything. And yeah, okay. Well, Dakota, kick some ass, buddy, and have a good time. Get some pictures and shit and whatever,
Yeah.
videos, and yeah, say hi to everyone for me and fucking yeah, have a good one.
Will do. Sounds good, man. We'll keep in touch. You guys take care
Sure.
this week, and I'll see you on a podcast soon here.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
All right. Peace out, guys.
And okay,
Yeah,
Zach.
everybody.
Oh, last thing, Zach, real quick. I'm gonna go,
Yeah.
but I might come down. Oh, you work what do you work Thursday? You work all day? Are you which job are you at? The old job or the new job?
Probably the new job, but depends what time.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I might come down and do a little gold panning on Thursday.
Ooh, nice.
So, but I'll message you anyway and see what you're up to. See if you're
Sounds
working.
good. Sounds
But
good.
okay, cool. Okay, well, thanks everyone, and thanks Zach, and have a good night, and maybe see you Friday covering the East
Yeah,
Virginia
that'd be cool.
tournament. Yeah, I don't think it's a crime to cover the tournament. So
No,
no, no, no, no.
it's
Not
not
true.
Engen. Engen's not the boss anymore. He's not gonna get upset anyway.
Yeah, it's true. You don't have
All right.
England to piss off anymore. Yeah, it's true.
See you later.